welcome to the Re-Up Podcast. Re-Up everything pop culture from the minds of 20-somethings and nerd culture too. But as usual, I'm back with my regulars, Deshaun
Hello.
and Dawson.
Hi, everyone.
And to kick things off on this week, I'm sure everyone has seen it by now, the Invincible final. We've been talking about Invincible for the past couple weeks, but this final was great.
Oh,
I never
no.
thought
You have in 500 years, Mark.
we think, Mark, bro. Another addition to the J.K. Simmons rants that you can literally intertwine them with anything he's done animated or worked on.
Oh my
It's
gosh!
great.
Like you can just put you can put this
Between
over
Spider-Man, Whiplash, this, Legend of Korra,
like just imagine him over Tenzin. Like just imagine this something like Nolan said over Tenzin, or just imagine like his character from Whiplash over freaking
I've
Nolan.
seen that over Nolan. It's so good and it works so well.
I'm just over here like J.K. Simmons is just typecasted now as disappointed mentor / disappointed father role.
But like that's like some normally I go like, man, typecasting kind of sucks, but that doesn't suck because he does it so well.
Yeah, and I like the slow progression over the season of just like
Oh
starts
no!
off
Yeah,
as nice, cool dad, and then just slowly
he
slowly
gets
turns into a
towards the
monster.
madness.
right. And usually I'm like, the payoff. Usually the build up doesn't like equal the payoff, but this one it did in a huge way. And as someone who's like who came in blind, I'm so pleased at what the final had. Though I gotta
So
say,
what did you think about what it means to be a Viltrumite?
What it means to be a Viltrumite is chaos. Like fuck.
Oh
like,
yeah.
It's just
No, man. They just did a planet-wide battle royale,
But the
and
thing is-
if you were part of the 50% that won,
But the
And then
thing
you
is,
good.
but like, when do they know when to stop?
When it's 50%,
when
they
it's
count, bro.
50%,
They
it's
count?
a counter, bro. It's a timer, bro. It's a
Time.
little measurer of.
You
All
have
right,
like an implant in your neck, and you.
we got 16 billion people. All right, once we reach 8 billion, we'll be fine.
Oh my god, that was just. And then the fact that he didn't have to beat this man. Mark is the entire season was Mark getting his shit rocked. I feel like he just needed a win, but no. He could have stopped beating him up after they defeated that kaiju. He didn't have to keep going.
The worst part was the fucking train, dude.
Oh no, that was the worst.
The worst part was the train, man.
He was like, "I'm gonna give you a KD before they arrive, so they can look at you honorably."
Look, this
Just
is your fault, Mark. I'm not doing this.
He's like killing people, and he like can't move his head
Right.
to even like stop it or anything. Like,
bro,
this is your fault, Mark.
And then imagine like his wife here, like, what is mom to you? I love her, like a pet.
She's like a pet, man.
Like, yo, you've
And then-
married this woman for like over like 18 years.
And then when he's beating up on Mark, he's just like, "It's fine. I could just make another
I
kid.
always make another
Bop,
one.
bop, bop."
17 more years of my 500 years existence. Bah, just like, yo.
He's just like, bro, this is a speck in his life. I'm just like, he's
No,
not wrong. Technically.
like it's like
No,
one thing. Like
he's not.
this is how like a semester in not even a semester, probably like 3 days would feel. Like
Yeah.
he just 3 days and later, and he has like a full grown son.
But like
He's
see
whooping
this-
their ass.
The little flashback of like him cheering on like little baseball game hurt so much more. It's like, did like that mean the whole humanity lesson go out the window?
No, he's just sitting there, just arms crossed, just disappointed. He's like, why isn't my son dominating these other kids?
You notice how Mark
He's a
hit
failure of
that?
Venture
No,
Mike.
so you notice how Mark like hit that home run like six. That thing went fine for a 6-year-old. That was
Oh,
going
no.
way over like a good 90 mark.
It was kind of his powers were kind of kicking in there. His
Right.
Viltrumite genes.
Though I love the internet's been comparing him to like early Vegeta with humanity and shit, which I thought was funny.
But, you know, Nolan at the end, he still had his humanity enough to leave the planet.
True.
Because, like, he could have just finished off Mark right then and there and then called it a day. And then wiped out everybody else.
Bro.
Right? Yeah, they would have been a
Like,
day.
obviously, there's something there that he still loves his son, at least to a certain extent.
Bro.
It might be weird. It might be a little bit different than conventional means, but you know.
So we've left off with Cecil sliding into his mom's DMs, as Cecil does.
Bro, Cecil's in everybody's DMs. I don't know what the fuck you talking about.
Cecil is your DMs, right?
Yeah, like he's literally the NSA agent when you like send nudes to someone that says "nice cock, bro."
Oh my gosh, he got
No, he doesn't text you that. He teleports in your room to tell you that.
teleports and nice cock, and it teleports away.
That costs the taxpayers billions of dollars.
And then he got
Dude, the fucking shit about like when you're showing Mark the room and he was like, "Why can't I see it?" He's like, "Well, there's a certain chemical in the water that everybody's been drinking that causes you not to see the
a
certain spectrum of
frequency.
light." I'm just like, God damn it, the fluoride in the water. I knew it was a reason why, outside of keeping your teeth clean.
But then he got a super unqualified new Guardians of the Galaxy. Like they are a terrible.
Bro, they're kind of shit.
Like I want the other ones
No.
back.
Bro, we can't get the other ones back, and the Guardians are cool, all right? I love
We
freaking...
still have Immortal. What's his
The
name?
best member on that team is Robot.
Yeah, Robot
He's
is cool.
Flash.
I like Rexplode. I think I just like the voice actor because I like him in pretty much everything. What's his name?
He was in Close Enough, right?
Yeah, he was in Close Enough. He's in Big Mouth.
Yeah.
He
He
was also in the Good Place for a few episodes. I just like his voice acting. He plays the same character every time.
I like
it's
the voice actor, but Rexplode is kind of fucking annoying. I'm just like,
Yeah.
shut your fucking mouth, dude.
I don't know. I'm the like exact opposite. I'm like, come on. I freaking love when Rexplodes on the screen.
30-year-old Robot is hitting on.
Hey man,
Bro.
it's fine. She's also like
Yeah,
30.
she's also 30.
But she's
fine.
got Benjamin Buttons to see. She's getting younger.
Yeah, he is too. He got younger. He's the same age as her. Like
You found
their
a
bodies are the
loophole,
same
all right?
age.
If you
He
want to
said-
pull an EDP 445,
Wait,
you just
wait.
change your body, all right?
Oh my gosh.
And you legally be 13 also.
And then okay, so they didn't really go into full extent on Adam's Eve powers, but it seems pretty like.
It's like atom
world-breaking.
manipulation.
Yeah,
Basically.
no, yeah, it's basically like it's Adam.
But
It's like Scarlet Witch kind
It's
of.
really
but
strong, low key,
It's
but they
OP.
don't like. Yeah, they don't really
No,
touch on that.
it's OP. That's because they're gonna explore on it later.
Okay.
yeah, you'll get more about
And
that.
they got Dr. Feminist with his rock golem.
I freaking love Dr. Feminist, bro. He's
I
the
love
coolest.
Fucking Doc Seismic over here being
Yeah,
like,
like,
"Oh
don't you-
yes, I got a degree in gender studies."
Hey
Hey,
man, I
man.
majored in sociology for my undergrad.
Dude,
At least he put it to fucking use. You know, I mean, like, hey, these people out here be getting this degree and don't be putting it to use. Man was like, I'm gonna become a supervillain. I
I'm
mean,
gonna become a
you gotta
super-
put it to use somehow.
Bro.
Mars is
He's
getting
that-
taken over.
Oh yeah, by the sickly.
Because Mark fucking
Mark,
decided to be a dumbass.
bruh.
Now he genocided a race. Also, Mark, you just have a KD on you that you just don't know
Bro.
about. Like you got all
Mark
these
is really
assists.
racking it up.
You got all these assists that you got from the train
I don't know
and
how.
fucking the Omni-Man battle. Now you got fucking the entire planet of Mars. Like Mark, like the Viltrumites will gladly accept you. You already got a KD, my
saying.
The
guy.
thing is, I know they're coming back, but I see no way of Mark stopping this. Like, I don't know what type of training montage they need to put him through, or like some type of like super armor or something, because like he's just getting shit rocked again.
Me and Dawson laugh.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't
Me
know
and
what
Dawson
they're
laugh.
gonna do to get this man into fighting shape in time, because
Is this what it feels like to be a manga reader?
yes,
Yeah.
it's usually.
This is exactly what it feels like.
Oh
See,
my god.
normally it's flipped. Usually
All
I'm
the
the manga
power
reader.
in the universe.
I
I
could
might just
spoil
start-
this for you.
I
You'll
might
never
just-
have any
I
fun
might just
ever
start
again.
reading. I just might start reading. But the internet is funny because one, the Nolan memes are hilarious. They're so good, and it's cracking me up. And then I was watching this TikTok. This black girl was like, "Okay, we need to change Amber Black back to being white and blonde because we don't claim her. This ain't
No,
us."
she's different. She's like different in the comics, bro. Like that didn't even happen in.
Like the fact that she said, "Oh, I've known you've been invincible." What? Oh yeah, I've been putting you through this
I'm
hell.
just kind of being a bitch.
And
I'm just
still,
like,
I'm still mad at you though.
Bro,
You didn't show up to be in the soup kitchen. What part of I got my chest caved in?
Don't you
Trying to
fucking
save, don't you
understand?
understand?
what part of a giant lion man showed up and fucking beat the ever living shit out of me? Do you not understand?
Battle
And then my
beast.
ally just sat there and watched it happen. Was like, "Hey man, this is out of my paycheck," and then proceeded to take over said criminal.
I tried to save you and my friend in the middle of broad daylight, and you guys watched me get my shit beat up, and then you were still mad at me. You saw me
feel
there.
like you should have never lied to me. It's a secret
Amber-
identity.
I brought
Amber
you a
should have
rock.
been like, "Well, you should change your name from Invincible then."
I brought you a rock from Mars. No one else.
You're the only bitch on Earth that got a rock from Mars. How you feel?
The best one of this is Long Beach Griffey's.
The
video he
Long
made
Beach
on
Griffey
this.
is hilarious.
It was so, but it's true.
Like, I'm about to go fuck Amber. What you say? I'm about to go fuck E.
Honestly.
Bro, I mean, Mark can buck up to anybody, dude. Like, what you gonna do? Like, you gonna buck up to a Viltrumite? Unless you're Omni-Man?
Nah.
Like, I'd be like...
But I've never seen someone fly so ominously. Like, the way Nolan just kind of just appears, arms crossed.
Just floats down.
Disappointed. With his nice mustache.
Yeah, that mustache on fleek, though.
He's got the drip of the mustache, though. Yeah.
How many years did it take for Nolan to grow that mustache?
Bro, it took him 1 year. He came out with a mustache.
It took him a century, dude. I like to imagine like it was finally crafted, you know.
God, you need to get some marks. You need to get some facial hair.
You know, I wanted fucking Nolan to be like, you know how many siblings you got out there who I did the same thing to their planet?
Oh, you wanted fucking like Ego from Guardians of the Galaxy?
You're not the only one, Mark.
Oh my god.
And I bopped them too soon as they got out of line.
It's a shame. It's a shame I had to put a tumor in your mother and kill her. Like, what?
The shame. You know, everyone was like really like oh my gosh, freaking Nolan beat Mark. I'm excited for what's to come because I saw one of the coolest characters. Like, I'm ready. Oh, and Alan came back. Alan, we love you, Alan. You're going.
Yeah, we do love Alan. Yeah.
We freaking love Alan. He said. So apparently, when I went to the wrong planet,
you guys were marked for Viltrumites. Fuck, I forgot to tell you. Whoops! Oh, he's left.
Why does that sound like an STD or like a infestation? You were marked for Viltrumites.
You need
like,
to get that.
You sound like you got like fucking what is it? Termites in your house?
Oh my god, those some.
Yeah, it looks like he got Viltrumites. Whoa!
Some swole ass termites come busted through your walls.
Dude, yeah. And the fucked up thing about it is like how low key Nolan stayed the entire time. That like Cecil didn't even pick up on it.
Yeah, like. No, and like this is one thing. Like Alan has been fighting a Viltrumite for like years.
Wait, no, that's right. He didn't know.
He fought freaking Nolan. He was been fighting Nolan for years. Like he's like, yeah, this guy comes back every few years, and Nolan just punches him back in his face. Why didn't he know
that man was a Viltrumite? I guess he looked human enough. He was like, well, also, I guess he's just one of those freak
Alan was
humans.
like, his world was destroyed by Viltrumites, and he was like born in like a farm. So like,
yeah, he was born like he was a test tube baby. So.
And also he changed his suit like to the colors and shit. Like most Viltrumites, it looked like they all just had those pale white pill suits.
Hey man,
yeah.
But you know, like Alan said, this is the first time he's heard of a Viltrumite just abandoning posts. They never do it.
It is crazy. I mean,
what will you do in 500 years? Huh?
Okay, what does Viltrumite reign look like? Is it like just like he's there? Like, can they like everyone live normal lives?
So what happens from like what's been implied in the season? I'm not gonna drop any spoilers. But basically, what's been implied is that they basically pull a Rome. So you know how like Rome just comes in, they beat up all your defenses,
right?
And then they just absorb you into the culture.
Well, then that's not.
But since you're being absorbed into the culture, that means you also have to be on that that battle royale life. So eventually, after you know the Viltrumites, you know, take over, they're gonna look at all the humans. They're gonna be like, all right, only the strongest survive. Go at it with one another.
Only Mark was left. Fuck.
So basically, if Mark would have been like, all right, Dad, I trust you. Basically,
I want that. I want that alternate universe now. I want the universe that just Mark. You understand, right?
Yeah. Looks at Dawson.
Right. Oh.
Looks at Dawson.
Is that a thing? Is that a thing?
I'm not gonna. I don't want to spoil anything.
You're not gonna get it. You're not gonna get it, Greg.
Oh, okay.
Not tonight.
All right. Moving on then. So I watched a lot of shit this weekend because I finally had time. So first off, me and my dad and brother, we watched Tenet because it came out on HBO Max.
Now that shit's confusing.
Okay, it's confusing until...
It's great.
No. This thing, you know what helped me understand everything? My years of being a fucking nerd and watching Doctor Who. Because all the time travel nonsense actually makes sense. And the best part is, remember that meme I sent you? Of him in the car going, "I am the protagonist." That's in the movie. That's a legit line from the movie, and I didn't believe it. And I'm watching. I'm like, "Oh my god, he's not gonna do the thing."
I saw it, and I saw it when it first came out, and I was just like, this is smart usage of time travel because it's actually kind of how it would work. Because if you time travel forward or even back, technically you would appear back in the same place in which you started. So if I was to time travel back right now in this spot, I should see another me sitting there already who's currently going through the correct time.
The only parts that got a little bit iffy are the scenes where they're just coming out of inverting themselves.
Yeah.
Other than that,
but that's the only period in time which they wouldn't exist. So
right. What helped me understand it to the very end of the movie, when things are kind of going with each other and they're meeting, they're crossing paths, is that Doctor Who has done this before. If you ever watch Doctor Who and you understand the character like River Song, the sum up her entire story plot is that her history runs consecutively with the Doctor's. So her past is his future. So she doesn't spoil anything for him, and that's the running joke they have between each other, because she doesn't want to let him in on any secrets of his own future. That's kind of what's going on here, as the parallel consecutive paths kind of intertwine with each other. But outstanding acting from John David Washington and Edward Patterson. It was really good.
Yeah.
I will not lie. About the halfway mark of the movie, I was really my head hurts right now.
You know what's the scariest part about that movie?
What?
Imagine fighting someone who's inversed.
It is. I heard
because you don't know what they're gonna do next.
I learned how they do. I read that they learned how to do that. And for the movie, they fought backward. They learned how to. The fight choreography was backwards.
Yeah, so it's you don't know what they're gonna do, and they've already done the action technically, so they're moving backwards. It's fucking weird.
It was good though.
What are you gonna do when a kick that you thought was coming towards your face comes back to the ground, and then they come forward with another kick?
Now, in terms of time travel and space fuckery, what do you think is in Christopher Nolan's worlds? Do you think Tenet does a better job than Interstellar?
I think Tenet is possibly Interstellar is well researched.
Mm-hmm.
Because they get the kind of astrophysics correct about what a black hole looks like and all that, and
right.
how the theory of relativity works. Right. All of Nolan's stuff is really well researched. But I would say when it comes to fuckery, fucking around with said principle, Tenet it's number one, and then I would say what's the one? Inception's number 2, and then Interstellar's number 3.
Oh shit! I forgot Christopher Nolan did Inception.
Yeah.
I need a box set of just called Time Fuckery by Christopher Nolan, and it's Inception, Interstellar, and Tenet, and you watch those consecutively back to back high. Oh my god, you.
Oh my gosh,
dude, that Experience High will be on some other shit.
That Experience High, I need to mark that for later. That's something I need to do later on in life. Watching.
Now the question is do you do a depressant or a stimulant? You want to watch that on Adderall, or do you want to watch that while smoking weed?
Watching Tenet on Adderall.
You want to upper or down?
If you watch Tenet on Adderall, I swear, you're gonna be pausing every 20 minutes, and the poor soul next to you is gonna get a lecture in physics. So I'm gonna be explaining shit.
Yeah, no, you just pull out the whiteboard and you start drawing.
You start drawing.
So they inverse that this moment, correct? Right? And you see, he was moving towards
Remember
this
back
point.
in the beginning, in like scene 21 of the beginning of the movie, this happens. So this cross passes. Oh, so this like no, the poor soul you're watching with is gonna be very upset. But something else I watched this weekend was the Mitchells versus the Monsters, the Sony animated movie. It was really good. It looked interesting. Sony is pumping out Pixar levels of good quality movies. Like, the animation is unique and creative. The story is not like super campy, like, oh, we're making a children's movie. We're just making all fart jokes, and we don't think that our viewers have attention span of less than a minute. They do the opposite. They make the jokes are funny. The animation is stylized and enjoyable. The comedy, the jokes hit, and it's a good family movie. I recommend it to, like, if you sit down with your parents or your brothers, watch it. It's great.
Because I was worried when I saw the trailer. I was like, oh, this is a movie appealing to a bunch of millennials who don't get along with their parents.
I mean, sure.
But that's what I was worried at first, but
it's good.
It's good, so
yeah, like
I'll check it out.
The relationship with the family doesn't seem forced. It seems like a genuine family. Like, and it's a good little movie.
Now, Greg, is this one of your shit opinions?
No, it's not. It's not.
Are we gonna look on the Twitter page and be like, I don't know what the fuck Greg is talking about? That movie was ass.
Mark it in your calendars. If you guys watch it for this week, we come back next episode. It's not ass. I promise. I promise. It's not one of my shitty opinions.
Bet.
It better be.
Next thing I binge watched. I literally binge watched this next thing in like a morning. It's only 6 episodes, but it's really good. Yasuke, sorry. It was good. And it was better than I thought it would be. Lakeith Stanfield does actually a good job with this role.
Okay, because that trailer had me worried.
Yeah,
that trailer had me worried.
The thing is, with Yasuke, he's like this disgruntled Ronin character. He's this 40-plus-year-old dude that's kind of giving up on life. So this takes place
after like the Nobunaga stuff?
Yes.
Okay.
And it's sci-fi fantasy, so it's a bunch of liberties, a bunch of crazy shit going on. But he does and then once he gets more into the role, his voice quality changes. He becomes what the role needs to be.
Okay, because
it's good.
I sent you that meme that I saw.
Yeah.
Where Squidward putting down a lawn chair is like, yes, Yasuke, a historical take on a cool black African samurai who existed in reality.
Max.
Robots. Yeah, just him packing up the chair.
Yes. It wasn't what I thought it would be, but I liked where it went.
Hey, man. Well, we're getting Yasuke in Samurai Warriors 5, so...
It's funny, because you have, like, historical characters like Nobunaga and, Masamune and some of the stuff was, like... It's funny, like, literally, like, those roles are basically reversed. Like, Masamune is, like, the arrogant, like, mongrel-like person, like, just gaining for power. And Nobunaga is, I want to unify Japan. Technically, that wasn't his...
No, you got it backwards, Greg.
No,
that's correct. Masamune was all about the fight. Now, Nobunaga, he was... But
Nobunaga was cruel. Like, in the show,
but he had a goal of uniting Japan.
Well, right. But now, in the show, he is more like Nobunaga gives fortune to you. Like, he's this nice dude. Like, they forget Nobunaga was cruel. Like, he slaughtered out an entire like religious sect because they didn't agree with him.
Okay, well, you gotta think, like, this is from Yasuke's perspective.
Okay,
Nobunaga took in Yasuke and was like, "You're one of us. Don that samurai armor, boy. Come on, you're one of us." But yeah, no, I get where you're coming from. Nobunaga was like, I mean, I'm gonna unite Japan,
but I'm gonna just.
But you gotta go if you disagree with me.
Right. But it's an easy binge. Like, I finished it in the morning. It's good, and then you got the intro by sung by Thundercat.
Oh.
That's a nice little. It's a very chill intro. Like, it's nothing like a normal anime intro it is. And then the news of tonight that literally dropped this morning. Marvel's announces Phase 4, and my only thing I saw I thought of when I saw this stuff. It's like, where are you at, DC? The Snyder Cut ain't gonna save you forever. Like,
bro, they're coming out with Suicide Squad, bro. Just wait for it. Batman's coming out.
Suicide Squad.
They had to steal Suicide Squad's director. They had to steal James Gunn from Marvel. They were like, "We need you.
We need you, bro.
You did a good job with Guardians of the Galaxy. We're gonna steal you real quick."
Give James Gunn the boot though. Like he wanted to do more, and they were like, "Nah."
Well, so with Disney, because like James Gunn got canceled on Twitter for a second.
Ah, right. I remember that.
And then like Disney like kind of fired him, but then they were like, "Well, we kind of like you for Guardians of the Galaxy, so we'll bring you back."
Mm-hmm. Like this list for like Phase 4 off the top of this is Black Widow, July 8th, 2021. Unfortunately,
sleep.
Okay. I'm more interested in the side in the.
I want to see Taskmaster and
I want to see Taskmaster
and the Crimson Guardian, whatever his name
is.
The
Russian Captain America.
Russian Captain America. That's what I want to see for that movie.
I'm more interested in the world building and her side characters.
The world building
and not her itself.
Yeah.
Natasha.
Yeah.
Natasha, sleep.
Also,
wake me up.
I feel bad. She's been in the Avengers the whole time.
Bro,
she should give her a TV show though.
She should just got a TV show.
Unless you're going to see it in theaters, which is risky right now, it's gonna be behind that $30 paywall on Disney Plus. So,
nigga, what?
Yeah, that's how they're rolling it.
$30 paywall.
Yeah,
I already paid for the subscription.
Exactly. That's why I haven't seen Raya and the Last Dragon. That's why I didn't see fucking Mulan because they put that.
That's what I'm saying. Mulan's free now.
But when
bro, you got me.
I'm just gonna wait.
But here's what I'm excited for. Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings.
Oh
yeah, that TV show looks dope.
That's a movie.
That's a movie.
That's a movie?
Yes.
Yeah. They're bringing back the Mandarin. They're showing the
Mandarin. The actual Mandarin. And
all the freaking Iron Man 3 haters. That's not the real Mandarin. Get out of here. I don't care, bro. It was funny.
And then I want to see this fight choreography. I'm a stickler for fight choreography. So what I'm looking for long takes. I'm looking for less cuts and edits. An actual good skill.
I want this to be like a Jackie Chan movie.
Yeah, the disappointing thing about Shang-Chi is that they can't bring in the character Fu Manchu.
They can! Oh my god!
They can't bring him in because that's woo!
Yo,
early 70s Marvel. That's some real touchy territory right there.
I don't think. Oh man.
Hey man, they'll just probably change his name like they did with Man-Ape in Black Panther.
Bro, that's dang. You can't erase your past. You can't just.
So Greg, you're telling me you want a stereotype on screen? You want Fu Manchu on screen?
Yes.
No,
I want a giant egg, bro.
They should acknowledge it, like someone calls them out, like, hey man, that's kind of racist. You can't
or do you want the Mandarin to be, just this stereotype, just this green guy with a long dangling mustache,
and one of these?
Oh, speaking of what's gonna get people upset, because I know of course there's always this subsection of weird people like, oh, I don't like how Sam's Captain America now because he's black or whatever. Get ready for Thor: Love and Thunder, because what's his name becomes Thor, and that's comic book accurate.
The only reason I'm upset about that is because she decided to leave Marvel because she was like, this is beneath me. And now she coming back because it got big. That's the only reason I'm upset about it. I'm just like, I think they should have replaced you. They should have.
I mean, they could have. They replaced Terrence Howard in one movie.
I know, but they did that on the first movie. We don't remember that one.
Look, she
was
in 2 movies.
She hasn't been around since Dark World, and no one saw Dark World.
No, she was in Endgame.
She was in Endgame.
She
popped up for 1 scene.
1 second.
She did? I didn't even watch that because I don't remember her.
You remember when Thor was chubby and we had Rocket and he went in the room and she was just laying there?
Huh.
It could have been a reuse scene that you just kind of edited.
Oh yeah, because he had to go get back. He had to get the Reality Stone. Okay, yeah.
I'm over here just bruh.
But I'm excited for that.
I think Darcy's a better actor. What's her name? Kat Dennings.
You just like those titties. That's what.
Kat Dennings is.
You just like those.
Hey.
I know exactly. You know like Kat Dennings.
Hey,
like
what are you talking
Quit
about?
like
I
those
think
Molly
he's a
milkers.
well-respected actor.
quit disrespecting. Quit disrespecting, Greg. Come on, this is a respectable podcast here.
We are definitely well-respected gentlemen. All right.
Spider-Man No Way Home.
If you're watching,
coming out on the 27th of December 17th. Sorry. And sorry for me. Backtrack. Black Widow is July 8th, 2021. Shang-Chi is September 3rd, 2021. November 3rd, 2021 is Eternals, which is I'm interested in this.
Sleep.
Yeah, I'm sleep on it. I'm sleep on it too. I do.
The Eternals,
bro. The Eternals
care
are
about them now.
no, yeah.
But
that's what I'm saying. Oh, the Eternals are getting a movie. Unless they're showing mutants, I don't care.
But if you give the Eternals their own movie, and
but
then
there's
you
like
have
Thanos backstory, right? And I'm just like, sleep.
Thanos backstory, then you can get with whatever Scarlet Witch is doing. You know, mutants in the House of M could be a movie.
That's it. That's all I care about is the mutants.
I don't care about Spider-Man No Way Home, December 17th.
That's what I care about.
That's what you care about?
I'm awake.
All the way.
I'm very awake for this one because, you know, the rumors
because
of
we're getting
multiverse
bullshit.
The multiverse real shit.
Alfred, what's his name? Dr. Octopus. I can't remember his name. Alfred.
Otto Octavius?
No, not the name.
No,
I'm saying the actor.
Oh,
Alfred.
I forgot his last name. That played.
But yeah, no, he's coming back. Dr. Octopus. He's already confirmed. He said, "Yeah, I'm the same character." So thanks for telling us about the multiverse, bro. You confirmed it.
Is December 17th, 2021, leading into Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness in March 25th, 2022.
Oh yeah, I'm super awake for this one.
Super awake. You got Thor: Love and Thunder, May 6th, 2022.
Wait.
Black Panther: Wakanda Forever.
Wait.
July 8th.
I don't know. I'm semi-awake on that one because I'm scared. Because I'm like, who they're gonna get to play our boy T'Challa?
They said they're not recasting him either.
They're not recasting T'Challa.
Oh, so I'm guessing there's enough of footage with him around.
I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Or
I hope
is
they
it
don't
just
do the
gonna
freaking...
be, or is it just gonna be like, and T'Challa died? What?
No,
yeah, no. I hope they don't freaking do the Princess Leia thing.
I think it also made sense that I don't think they're gonna hand it off to Shuri just yet because the Shuri in the comics is much different from Shuri.
Yeah, she's like an actual warrior princess.
Right. This Shuri hasn't reached that level yet to just be dropped upon the role of Black Panther. So it would be cool for the actor to become Black Panther, but as a character progression, it's not.
She kind of got canceled because of her opinions on COVID vaccinations.
When was that? What'd she say?
It happened like a while back.
What'd she say? What did she do?
She was kind of canceled. It was something about like COVID vaccinations and like don't get them or something like that. She got temporarily canceled, so I don't know.
Well, she's gonna be back, but they're probably just gonna give it to just do multiverse and just put like the actor that played T'Chaka on the one scene where he killed freaking thing and just bring it back from the multiverse or something. I don't know.
So you already have Multiverse of Madness and Eternals that could tease mutants, but with Wakanda Forever, this could be Storm.
We could have Storm.
We could Storm this movie, which is another segue for mutants that we've been begging for. The Marvels comes out November 11th, 2022. I'm sleep.
I'm not sleep because I love Miss Marvel.
I like Miss Marvel.
She's okay.
I like Miss Marvel, like Kamala Khan. I don't like Carol Danvers.
No, I'm talking about Kamala Khan.
As we saw with WandaVision, Monica Rambeau just needs to take that title away from fucking
Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania, February 17th, 2023.
I'm so awake for that one.
I'm awake.
Because
I'm kind of awake on that one.
Do you know what this is kind of my brain theory of what's gonna happen at the end of the Quantumverse. They're gonna pull the Fantastic Four out the Quantumverse because they're gonna, and then in the movie they're gonna explain that they were scientists back in freaking the 50s, the 60s, and they got stuck for that long so they can have like the young Fantastic Four, but still make them be from the 60s and stuff so they can be like, gee, what I want that, I want freaking 60s slang and. If
we can get Fantastic Four in this phase, what I want is, you know how Thanos was the overarching villain for like phase 3?
You want Dr. Doom?
I want Victor Von Doom to be the big bad. Like, all
this
shit going on. Yeah, this is me in the background. It's not some giant god coming down from space. Nah, I've been right in your backyard plotting from
I want him to get his country owning
in my castle, plotting everything.
I like to imagine
Doombot planting, bro. I want a Doombot to show up, and I want them to be like, "We beat him," and then they punch him one good time, and it's a Doombot, and then Victor Von Doom pops up on the screen. That's right, bitch. I'm in Latveria right now, ho.
Right.
I like to imagine Latveria is like right next to Sokovia, so like just all the Ultron shit going down, and he's just like sitting there, just like, and he makes his Doom bots out of like the corpses of the Ultron bots.
Oh, that would be great.
Oh.
Also, I like to think that like
he's like, I just re-engineered Tony Stark's freaking stuff.
Deshaun lost his camera, but he'll be back. I would also like to think like if it's right next to Sokovia, like Ultron, like during his giant thing was like, what's over there? He goes, that you know what? I'm not gonna touch that. He like reads up in the first day, like, yeah, maybe not. I'm not gonna touch that.
I've been collecting Tony Stark, the Ultron bots, and I've been reprogramming them so that no one can hack them. Yeah, I'm just kind of a problem. And then on the other side of the world, Riri Williams. Yeah, I found this.
Bro,
I don't know.
If we get Reed Richards, then that's like the order of Richard, the orders of Reeds when he's like.
Oh, I need the freaking Citadel of
the
Citadel of Ricks.
Like 4 of them have Infinity Gauntlets and shit.
Like, yeah, I didn't get Blip in my world. I didn't go into the quantum realm in my world. I just I figured it out.
Yo, if that exists, then that means MCU Reed Richard could meet comic book Reed Richard.
Oh. The thing is, every time I think of Reed Richards, I think of the knockoff from Venture Brothers, the asshole.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that turns evil. No, every time I think of the Fantastic Four, I think of them because it's all like, except for the fact of like the Fantastic Four when they're all like fucked up versions of them. Yeah. Like Johnny Storm, every time his air touches oxygen, he bursts into flames that hurt him. The Invisible Woman can only turn her skin invisible, and then the thing is literally some giant tumor.
It's so bad. Oh, last one is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, May 3rd, 2023.
I'm awake.
Because
I'm white.
I like the chemistry that Thor had with the Guardians of the Galaxy. I think that's gonna be really good.
You think he's still gonna be with them even after Thor, God of Thunder?
I mean, after whatever fuckery Loki's gonna be out to be doing in the summer with his show, I'm sure.
Okay,
like he's gonna be out.
Because like the thing about Loki is that this is the Loki who didn't get the character development. Because they're grabbing him from.
That's right.
This is the Loki who hasn't got the character development.
We got
the one who hasn't died.
We got Loki.
we got the one who got his shit rocked by Thor by a Hulk.
We got recently shit rocked Loki. We didn't get.
This is gonna be interesting.
We don't get Odin. Oh shit. We don't get that Loki, bro.
Right. This is gonna be good. So I'm just need the DC to post their response soon because I mean
Suicide Squad right now, bro.
The one thing
DC
they have
is
going
still
for
riding
now,
the Snyder Cut reign. Ain't nothing get released yet. Ain't no movie get released yet. We're still gonna ride the wave.
The only thing that can keep DC in the mainstream is the Batman movie.
That Batman movie. No, the Suicide Squad movie is looking really good.
I mean,
the Batman movie and Suicide Squad movie looks pretty good. I like what they're going with the Batman movie. Like it being like a noir detective movie.
Bro.
I like that. And then Suicide Squad is by James Gunn, so it should be good.
That's what I'm saying.
How do you get enough money to say, okay, let's make a do-over on like a very recent movie? I get like if a movie's been like 10, 20 years old, do a remake, but nah, that first movie was a flop. Let's redo it.
Well,
that's
no,
the
Snyder Cut is literally just all the stuff they didn't use.
Yeah, they literally already had the stuff filmed.
They already had it ready. It was just sitting there in the USB somewhere, and they were just like, "Let's edit this bitch together and put it on HBO Max and call it."
Guess what? And we all were like, "Oh, this movie's freaking 4 hours." I watched all 4 hours in one sitting.
I watched all 4 hours in one sitting. They said the best way to watch it is break it up into the parts. Nah,
it's not. Watch it all together.
Nah,
I don't care.
pull a Lord of the Rings marathon. You know, like with Lord of the Rings, you know, you just
I can do that. And so that's all those.
Watch through all of the movies.
All
complete edition.
HBO Max. We could.
But The Hobbit.
The Hobbit.
And you gotta watch the Hobbit trilogy.
No, because it should have been one movie. They added so much extra shit to it.
Well, yeah, because we gotta pull in those Lord of the Rings fans, guys,
and piss them all off. Yeah.
You know, and we then beat Shadow and Mordor and freaking both of them. That way you get all the lore.
we need to make a movie about the Silmarillion, you know, the creation book that Tolkien wrote.
Oh my god.
That goes into all the lore about like how like Gandalf's not really a human, he's like a weird angel thing, and then like
what?
How each one of the races were made. And like why orcs are like evil or whatever. Like they're like elves that died. It's fucking weird.
I think we've been through enough time that we could get some new Narnia movies.
Narnia.
Some new.
I don't want to see Narnia.
Some new Christian symbolism. We can get
Narnia is boring.
You see, that's the thing about Narnia. Narnia has like so many books to go after.
And they
fuse like so many of the books together.
All the books are different. Like all the books except for like 2 of them follow like completely different stories of different kids and shit in different parts of Narnia. And they kind of just, and it's kind of hard to make a movie about it because like shit that be happening like in later books be happening earlier and shit, and other shit be happening where it's like the character that was there is fucking old because it's happened in another part of the world. It's so weird.
It's like the Oz series. Like nobody knows about like all the books that talk about like Oz, like the Tin Man of Oz, and like
my god, I forgot about that.
All of those books.
They just know the Wizard of fucking Oz, and I don't. And this may be a hot take. Narnia is boring. All right, I don't give a damn about lion Jesus.
About your Christian symbolism.
Christian symbolism. If I want my Christian symbolism, I can go watch.
I'll just watch it with super robots.
I can watch VeggieTales. Or
just watch Evangelion, bro.
Oh my god. Shit. So right now Marvel has that nice flush.
They still got the dub over DC.
And what surprised me the most was I watched the trailer for Phase 4. How close all this is together. It may seem like a lot spanned over a long period of time, but this is a relatively short amount of time that they're pumping out these movies. Like this is super big. For a super short amount of time, from now to 2023, this is a 2-year period.
Well, you got to think that they've been working on these like way before time, and we're just now getting them. And then there was like a temporary gap in that work because of COVID.
But like, it's hype. It's the hype train that started. So
I don't know. I'm still kind of sleep on Marvel for right now. Like I think I was done like after Endgame.
We were all
like
burned
there's
out.
only few.
No, we're
all
done.
We were all burned out, but I think COVID gave us a good enough time to reset our clocks,
No, I think Captain America and WandaVision kind of reset my clock a little bit.
Yeah.
No,
but there's only certain movies I'm looking forward to in Phase 4.
Yeah,
look,
which is Black Panther, Doctor Strange, maybe the Marvels, and that's kind of it.
Yeah, and like this is kind of where I'm getting with Marvel. I'm glad that they like this kind of reset it because they acquired X-Men, but like it was kind of getting where it's like they're gonna get to the boring stories with these characters on why they're not like top 10 characters from comic book. Like there's a reason why these people aren't like top, like these are my favorite characters from comic book, like Captain America and like Iron Man and stuff. It's because they were before the MCU, they were cool, yeah, but they were kind of they're kind of lame.
Like the best Iron Man stories about him being like a drunkard.
It's a freaking
right.
And then like the best Captain America stories are like when it's not him as Captain America, not
like,
Steve.
Iron Man gets drunk, has alcoholism, gets kicked out of the Avengers, and that's how Rhodey becomes Iron Man.
Like people neglect to realize how much like a lot of these characters have been revamped over the years, as opposed to someone like Spider-Man or like Black Panther or something. Like even Black Panther has been revamped, but like Spider-Man being so under revamped, or like Batman being, he's still like Batman. You understand Batman, but like Captain America, someone like Captain America, Iron Man, like their personalities have been revamped that they can really mold them into anything that you want for them to.
Yeah, we went from 60s man being like, G Willigers, I'm going to go punch Nazis.
Right. Okay.
To I don't think what the U.S. government is right. I don't think what they're doing is right. Okay, I think they're kind of corrupt.
Here's my question. This is the last question for the episode. Will if we get through the entire Phase 4 in the Spider movie, it's 10 out of 10, amazing. For Phase 5, would you guys want to either have them introduce Venom into Spider-Man's MCU, or have a whole movie on for one more day?
No, literally, what I think they should do is in this multiverse movie, just throw in Tom Holland, Hardy Venom.
No, like the multiverse movie happens, but this afterwards. Would you do Venom or One More Day as the movie?
Well, this is kind of a hard thing because I think they're gonna do One More Day in this movie.
You think so?
I think they're doing Spider-Man One More Day in this movie.
The
reason why is because his secret identity already got revealed to everyone. And they have him signed for 3 more movies after this, so they can't have his secret identity out.
You're gonna have 16-year-old Peter Parker bargaining with Mephisto for his
No, I don't think they're gonna do the Mephisto thing though. But that's the thing. I don't think they're gonna do the Mephisto thing.
You haven't
I think they're gonna do
his cheeks yet, but I got that contract, boy.
He's still in high school. Like the idea of his childhood in the distant future.
Look, I don't think it's gonna be.
It's gonna be held over this.
No. This is what I think. Look, and this is like a headcanon, but this is how I think they're gonna This is how they think they're gonna do it. They're not gonna do Mephisto. Stop saying Mephisto is not showing up in the MCU because China doesn't allow depictions of the devil into their movies, and Marvel isn't gonna give up that China money for your nerdy ass wanting Mephisto in the movie.
This
right?
is why we will never get Ghost Rider, dude.
That's what I'm saying.
He's not coming back.
So anyway, back to what I'm saying. This is what's gonna happen. They're gonna not disrespect the comic book fans by doing that. They're gonna, instead of just making it where, and this is so smart. It's gonna be the One More Day. He's like, can you please just make everyone forget that my thing? Well, this is and Doctor Strange. It's gonna be Doctor Strange. They're going, woo! He's gonna pop up at the end of the movie, and he's gonna be like, well, I can help you with that. I just need help with this multiverse thing or whatever. And then at the end of the movie, he's gonna be like, all right. Well, this is something I've neglected to tell you, but when I do a memory erasing spell, it's going to erase everyone's memory. So even Zendaya's memory of them doing that, which will also like erase, because that's like a big part of their relationship. It's going to kind of erase that relationship part, or they're going to actually stay in the relationship, which I think they should do. But that goes into another thing where I need a Spider-Man story where his love interest doesn't know he's Spider-Man. And that it's like the whole conflict of the whole movie. Anyway, but, and then, they're gonna erase it that way. Aunt May doesn't know either. Happy, even the Avengers don't know and then they can kind of have a whole bunch of solo Spider-Man movies on why the Avengers don't fuck with Spider-Man anymore. Because I kind of want him to be like his.
I'm gonna hold.
Because they don't know
the idea of your unborn child that you've yet to conceive yet over your head. For you,
no, I don't. He's not gonna say that. It's not Mephisto.
To save your elderly grandmother who's been 95 since the 60s and you have not let die yet.
You mean your mom? Dun, dun, dun. No, I'm playing. That was a shitty comic from fucking early 2000s.
But whatever happens, we'll talk about on the podcast. I want to thank everyone for listening and watching once again to the Real Podcast. As always, you can find us on our YouTube channel. You can find us on Spotify and on SoundCloud. You go to our website, you can have the link to our Twitter, Instagram, and you find us on Discord where you can come chat with us. I'd like to thank everyone for joining us this week, and we'll see you guys next week.